But yeah, I really try to make sure that you guys see that it's simple. It's not a hard process. Some of it is a learning curve. You know, some of it you do got to take your turn or take your time figuring out how to do it. Just like where I cut on the, and I know you can't see all of that on the camera, but basically where all of those little branches come off of that base, I just cut the base in between the branches. That's all, so that they still have a little bit of the base, and then they've still got some shoots. And other than that, it's ready to go right into a container. Now, if those plants weren't quite as long, it would be a little bit easier. The fact that they were taller than the glass makes it a little bit more difficult. That's why I have to dip the top and the bottom, because that top part's going to be exposed. There shouldn't be anything that lands on it in the hood after it's been bleached and alcoholed and everything else, but sometimes it does happen. So if you're going to leave it exposed, like I did that last one, the very long one that was about that long, I had to dip both sides of it because I just don't want to take any kind of any chance to lose it. I mean, it's an Alocasia tenderosa. It's a beautiful Jacqueline. There's one of my favorite Alocasias out there. Now, yes, I've got 3 or 4 more jars of it, but I don't want to lose any of them for sure. So anyhow, guys, that pretty well concludes the the demonstration for tonight. You guys have seen how to mix media. You saw all the ingredients to go in the media to mix it. I've also shown you that if it looks a little daunting, we actually have a product for you right here. It's 20 bucks. It makes an entire liter, and all you've got to do is check the pH on it, add your nutrient or your hormones, and pressure cook it. Now, on the hormones, I've got something for you there too. If you're not sure exactly how much to use or what to use, you don't know how to mix powders, you don't know how to do a base solution or a stock solution, darling, can you hand me a bottle of stock solution? Just one of the bags.
Yes. Now, Robert did ask a question.
Okay.
He said...
Well, hang on, let me show him this first because I'm in the middle of talking about it.
Okay.
But if you guys want to know about the stock solutions, I have 2 milliliter vials that are already pre-made for you, and all you've got to do is dump the vial into the mix. Now, I've got naphthalene acetic acid, I've got the Endo 3 butyric acid, as well as the 6-benzylamino-purine. The 6-benzylamino-purine, you could use the entire vial. I do suggest that once you go to rooting and you start using the naphthalene acetic acid, you're only going to want to use about a 0.5 milliliter, and you could do that with a small little cheap pipette like this right here. I mean, a little old cheap 1 milliliter pipette, fill up halfway, and that's enough to do the entire liter. So you technically have 4 liters worth of material right here. I don't mix up more than this because I'll tell you, those companies that sell you a whole bottle this size of pre-made stock solution, they may tell you it lasts up to a year in their refrigerator. No, it doesn't. It'll last without going bad, but it also degrades in potency. You will lose some of the efficacy of that chemical. So I try to mix up just enough that you can use it for the batch or 2 that you're messing with, and then you're going to get a new batch whenever, or a new bottle when you go to the next one. And it's not so much that if you were to stick something in it twice, you're not cross-contaminating a lot of material. It's 2 milliliters. Really simple to use, guys.